Where are we going?
Tunisia.
Why is it not focusing? What, level 5, check-in and bag drop-off? I think. You hate me.
So let me sing for you, like the birds in the mountains do, like a child who cries for you, cries for you. So let me sing for you, about the streets and the avenues. There's nothing I'd rather do, rather do.
So we've just gotten to the hotel and the bed is actually insane. Look at that. So how did they do that? What? We get a spare bed in case Ryan's in the doghouse. Ooh. Oh, nice. Oh my god. The bathroom looked really good.
We'll buy drinks and make cold.
Yay! I've done it. How do you... oh!
Wow.
Toilet. Ryan. Shower.
I like that. The shower room. It's a bit of me.
How did you enjoy your first day, Ryan?
It was good.
Just good? So me and Ryan aren't doing very well with the, what is it? Barterers. So me and Ryan aren't doing very well at all with the barterers. He's just bought me 5 roses. And we're now getting some shisha, and we got roped into bingo, which we thought was free, but it turned out to not be free. I thought it was all inclusive. What's going on? I'll fall over.
53
I need 85.
Number 20 20 20 20 Number 69.
Hey!
69.
Really mature.
Tunisia, David 69, 69. Number 85.
Shout.
Bingo!
Yes, bingo!
Yay!
Parachute. Bingo, you get the pirate day and the tattoo. Applause please for our winner tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Just 5 minutes and we start
Thank
our
you.
show for tonight.
What have we run, Ryan? How good is that? So good.
Oh, sorry, what is it?
And that's what we'll be going on. All the way up there. We're crazy. So we're going out for dinner tonight. Me and Ryan, not me on my own. And we're going to a restaurant called Le Barbaros, which is supposed to be really, really nice. Lovely.
Very good. Yeah, very good. Thank you very much.
Delicious.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. My darling. I'm so sweaty, I'm sorry. It's like, I don't know what, I think it was a hot meal.
Yeah, I think so. It was hot.
I'm filming.
Oh, yeah.
Is that bliss?
That. Oh, real fishy.
Oh, lovely. Do it again, Ryan. Oh god. I am wearing clothes. Ryan's not. So we went to Old Medina tonight and we went to Le Barbaros. The food was absolutely delicious. I definitely recommend getting what I got, which was the lamb and couscous, because Ryan got sea bass and there was like nothing to it. It was really delicious, but you paid more and got less. I got more. Yeah, it was really delicious there, but on the way in, me and Ryan are absolute suckers and we got pulled in by this guy. We literally just stepped out of the taxi and he went, "Ah, hi my friend, yes, I work at the hotel, Venus Beach." And I thought, he must do, because he knew the hotel name. And it's funny because we've been warned about a million times by the reps to not trust anyone that says, "I work at the hotel," or "My friend works at the hotel." And yet because he named our hotel, I thought, he must be right. So we got sucked in and he was chatting with us. And then he was like trying to sell us stuff, and then he actually showed us a really nice bracelet. So I was like, "Oh, that's nice." And they asked Ryan if he wanted a bracelet, and then they were saying that they could write our own name, well, each other's names on our bracelets. So we haggled him down and he managed, what did he say in the end? What was it, 50?
50.
50 dinar in the end, which we agreed to because we're mugs. And yeah, so we were like, "Oh yeah, out." And then he said, "Oh, you know, can you get stuff after? I've got an amazing shop and you can get more." We were like, "Oh well, we'll go for dinner and then we'll tell you." We'll come back to the shop and definitely pick up our bracelets and tell you if we want more. So we went to the restaurant. It was really, really delicious, but we already felt like we've been mugged off a little bit from the stall. But dinner was absolutely lovely. I had a drink that was called Sexy Kiss or something.
Sexy kiss.
Sexy Kiss or something.
Oh, that's not sexy, is it?
No, that's not sexy at all. And then Ryan had a pina colada, which was actually delicious.
Do you like pina colada?
Ba-dum-bum. Getting caught in the rain.
Woo!
Anyway, so we finished. We went downstairs to get our bracelets that we'd already paid 50 dinar for, and we're kind of thinking, are they even going to be there? They're going to pack up and gone home now that they've ripped us off. But they were there and he was really friendly. And then he was trying to flog us other stuff in the shop. Oh, here's the bracelet, by the way. It's not focusing. There we go. And I'm hoping it says Ryan's name in Arabic. If anyone that knows Arabic is watching this, I don't know if you can see it very well. One sec. Right, if anyone who can read Arabic is watching this, can you please let me know if this says Ryan, because it's supposed to say Ryan. I might have it upside down, but that is supposed to say Ryan. And Ryan's bracelet, is it that way up? I don't know. It's supposed to say Jade. So if you can understand Arabic, we have Google translated it, but it's not that clear because there's a few different forms of Arabic. So yeah, if it doesn't say Jade and Ryan, don't let me know. I actually don't want to know because we spent money on it. Anywho, so we picked up our bracelets. He said, "Do you want anything else?" And we were like, "Oh no, well, we've got a taxi to catch and blah blah blah, and we'll come back tomorrow, we'll come back tomorrow." And for any of you that hasn't dealt with a Tunisian barter before, they're really good at what they do, like in the sense that they can really pull you in and carry on talking and make you feel uncomfortable enough to just kind of want to buy something so you can get away. But at this point we were actually kind of thinking we actually don't have any money. We had enough to get home and then some extra, but we'd already spent more than we wanted to. And then he was like, "Oh, okay, no worries. Well, what I'll do is I'll show you to the Old Medina and then you don't buy anything now, but I've got another shop with my brother and I'll give you a card." And we were kind of thinking, okay, well, he's just going to give us a card then. So we said yes. And then he starts walking and walking and walking. So we're like chasing after him at this point. At this point, we should have just turned around and got into a taxi, but we didn't. We followed him through the archways towards Le Barbaros and carried on walking. And he then introduced us to his older brother, who then spoke for a good 15 minutes about himself, about his shop, etc, etc. And then was trying to sell us stuff, and we were just like, we don't have any money. He's like, oh, don't worry about that. You can buy it now without paying, and then when you get back to your hotel, pay then. She's like, oh, our excuse was we didn't have any money. Like, no. So we just kind of stood there awkwardly and having awkward conversation with him, and then he was like, naturally, as barterers do, giving out loads of compliments and stuff. And then how did it even get onto the conversation with me, Ryan?
His kid, wasn't it?
Oh, okay, yeah. So he was like saying about how our bracelets definitely said our names because they know really good English and really good Arabic, whereas in Tunisia, not many people know good English and good Arabic. So already, because he said that, I was thinking, meh, probably doesn't say our names. Your brother did this, so. So yeah, he was saying all this, and then he was like, oh, I also know really good French. Do you speak French? And I was like, oh, I speak a little bit. And then he started speaking a bit of French, and I was like, nope. He was like, oh yeah, I used to have a French girlfriend, but now I have a Tunisian wife. And I was like, oh, that's nice. Get me out of it. He showed us a picture of his kid, which was really cute. And then he asked us if we have kids, and we were like, nope. So he just came out with the fact that I was very beautiful and that I'd be worth a lot around there. And we were kind of like, thank you. And then he was looking at Ryan and being like, oh no, seriously, my friend, seriously, she'd be worth a lot around here. People would pay good money for her. And I was just like, I'm a human being. Don't sell me, please. And then he said that he, you know, Tunisian men, they love their wives, and, you know, he said his wife is amazing, and that, you know, she's everything to him, and that he's everything he could ever wish for. However, he would sell he would sell his wife, his child, and 2,000 camels for me. I just can't get over how much he was singing her praises and being like, I love my wife so much. And then just to this complete stranger being like, oh, but I'd sell her and my child and 2,000 camels for you. Me and Ryan were discussing it, and we were just like, but sell me for what? I mean, I don't even want to think about it, but what would he do with me? Would that make me his wife? Or I don't even want to know. At this point, I was just feeling incredibly uncomfortable. And then he was like, oh, anyway, do you want this necklace? And then started putting a necklace on me. At which point I felt really uncomfortable with him touching me after him telling me that he wanted to buy me. So, yeah, we eventually managed to escape by telling him that we didn't have any money, and that we'd only had enough money just for the taxi home, and that we'd definitely be back tomorrow, which, just spoiler alert, we're not going back tomorrow. And then we had to run out, and then on the way out we literally got stopped by like another 3 barterers. And I think we've just learned from this whole process that when you see a barterer, you just have to be really rude and say no, avoid eye contact and run away. I feel horrible doing that. Like, I feel like I have to acknowledge people because they are people. So if someone ever like offers me anything, whether, you know, it's a homeless man asking for money and I genuinely don't have change or whatever, I always feel like I have to respond in some way to not be ignorant and rude. So I've got to be like, oh no, sorry, I don't have any money, or, you know, I don't want anything. But the second you do that, they pull you in Tunisia and probably elsewhere as well. So yep, that's the moral of the story. Ryan could have had 2,000 camels, a Tunisian man's wife and child tonight, but instead he's got me. He looks really happy about it. Do you know how lucky you are? He has no idea. He has no idea. Oh, and apparently Ryan looks Tunisian. So we need to look into your ancestry.
It's a bit weird.
I just look blonde. There we go. Ryan! been to the a la carte meal, which was a set meal, which we didn't realise there's no menu, unlike the usual buffet we have, and it was all Tunisian food. And what's the verdict, Ryan?
I feel sick.
Ryan physically had to leave the table because he thought he was going to chunder at one point. In the restaurant's defence, Ryan just doesn't like tuna, and one of the courses was like a tuna pastry, and Ryan did try it, but then regretted it quite soon after. It was generally nice, but there was a lot of food, so yeah. Mixed opinions. I thought it was alright, but Ryan didn't. I don't know, it was just a lot of food. The dessert I'm not a fan of, but I'm not generally a fan of foreign desserts anyway. They're quite sweet and sickly. There was one thing, like a rainbow
Play-Doh.
Play-Doh. Rainbow Play-Doh. It tastes a bit like Play-Doh too.
It was Play-Doh.
But yeah, I stopped filming after one point because Ryan thought he was going to chunder. This isn't Barbie Girl. Oh. Do you want to go for a ride? Sure, I can. Life in plastic, it's fantastic.
Not great, is it?
It's not ideal. We decided to stay. We're not coming home. Right, I swear these are the same people as the other night.
Nah, they're not.
Nah?
So let me sing for you, like the birds in the mountains do, like a child who cries for you, cries for you.
they'll point that out to you. Up over the top of the ski resort of Val d'Isère, onwards and upwards, we'll tell you about the rest later. You make yourself comfy, we're here if you come.